G'day and welcome to another episode of Kiwi Car Life. And around a year ago I was given the opportunity to take an immaculate, just 30,000 kilometre Honda S2000 for the day. And of course the first thing I did was to go and pick up a couple of my friends who love S2000s and would probably never get the opportunity to go in one as mint as that in their life if it wasn't for the opportunity that I was given. And I filmed their reaction to 9,000 RPM of VTEC goodness. Then a few months later I took a bunch of mates out in my Honda Accord that I've become very well known for and filmed their reaction to 8,000 RPM of VTEC goodness. And today we're going to be taking my friends out in my 2008 Lexus ISF to film their reaction to 7,000 RPM of V8 goodness.
G'day, welcome to Kiwi Car Life.
Oh, here we go, mate, you should just take over my job. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you might recognise this chap right here. It's Toby, of course, from the $3,000 3-litre challenge. Quality series of videos that was, I think you might agree.
Absolutely.
Except
Best
for
car.
the fact that you lost and your car got stolen,
No.
but...
It was the most desirable.
Was it?
It was.
Yes, anyway, Toby, talk us through the vehicles that you have had so we can sort of get your perspective on cars thus far before you give it some beans in my Lexus.
I have had a Corolla that was manual. I've had that Altezza, and then I had an MGF, which you reviewed, and it was glorious.
I did.
And then it blew the head gasket.
Yeah, glorious for a very brief period of time.
For a few months.
Yeah.
And then I bought a 3-litre Subaru Legacy wagon manual.
Yes.
Which I ploughed into a tree.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
No. And then now I own a 330 CI.
He does work for Toyota, so he's experienced a few Lexuses before, and he has driven this previously. So, oh, here we go. He knows what he's doing. Straight into manual, into sport. The
Aircon
one
off.
and only button that you can actually fiddle with in this car. Anyway,
Right.
let's see what you think.
Commencing full throttle.
I'm scared.
Oh!
Oh yes, as a passenger, that's the first time I think I've ever really experienced full chat in this thing as a passenger. It goes pretty good, eh?
It didn't want to go into second.
Yeah.
And then it violently went into second.
Just Toyota transmission things. Like, you've driven newer Lexuses, how does it compare?
It's quite similar. There's not a lot different between the new ones and this, to be honest.
Yeah.
The new ones are obviously a bit better, but
Right.
it's not bad.
Okay.
This time it will go into second.
Let's see. Oh, the power is good. This right here is Campbell, the owner of a lovely BMW 530i that featured in the $3,000 3-litre challenge, as you would have seen. And Campbell, walk me through. Obviously the 530i was the first car that you purchased, but you have now owned many other vehicles since then. Talk us through.
I've had the 5 Series, and then I've had the 2003 Saab 9.3 convertible.
Yes!
That was
Beautiful
nice.
car.
And now this should be locked.
Yes. No.
That car's gone now, sad.
Yes. You still miss that car.
Yeah, I also have a 2000 BMW E38 750iL,
Yes.
but that car's broken.
We're here to operate the ISF, yes.
Driving normally, it's pretty good.
Yes.
Hello, Skoda police car. Oh my god, the road!
Oh, this is about to be the end. Oh, heavens. It's about to be the end of the ISF.
Kiwi Car Life dies
This
on
is gonna,
YouTube.
yeah, this is gonna become the isn't F.
I almost died.
Not clickbait.
Yes.
Sport mode. I shall activate it for you. Yes, please.
Oh, that's good.
A bit better than the Suzuki Swift GLs you're used to driving at work. Oh yes.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
That's very fast, very quick, but it is very nice to know that I can just put my foot down and get past as quick as I want without like spinning up the wheels, flapping about. Yes. The road is dry, but
yes.
Oh, that was just 100.
Yeah.
And
It
that
does
wasn't
not
foot
take
flat,
long.
That was easing into it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the final reaction of the day. Reuben. Now this one's going to be interesting for me actually because Toby and Campbell, who you saw before, have actually driven this before they reacted, so they kind of already knew how it went. However, you have not. And what is your current vehicle that you operate?
A Mitsubishi Pajero.
Oh! So I imagine that's a bit faster than the Pajero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like it nearly sort of stepped down a bit on you as you went. I was like, oh,
I was not expecting that much power.
Come on. Yes.
That is insane.
It's always cool whenever you take passengers in it, because they don't think anything of it. Like I remember I had to take a girl from church and her boyfriend to volleyball training. They don't really know anything about cars, and so I just picked them up and I just cruised along. But then there was one point, maybe through a tunnel or something, I gave it some beans, and the look on their faces after I gave it some beans, they're just like, where did that come from? Because to them it's just a nice red sedan. But put your foot down, that would have been by far and away the most power they've ever experienced. For me now, this is fun, but it's not scary, because the power level I've just gotten so used to. I remember at Top Notch Grooming when literally the only car I'd experienced was like a Jazz and an Integra. Tom took me out in just a stock 135. And that gave me real big time butterflies, when he put his foot down. I was like, whoa, this thing is quick. And then I did a review of a 135 like 3 years later. And it was fast, but it wasn't like crazy.
No. That was like the time you took me out in that the C63.
That thing.
I think it's fair to say I went home and soiled my underwear.
I hated that C63.
That was terrifying.
I mean, sure, in a straight line it was fun to scare your passengers and so on.
Going sideways, not advisable.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. I told myself I wasn't going to turn traction off, and then I got you guys in the car, and I was like, why not? We'll see what we can do. And of course, I was a terrible driver back then, And mate, onto that on-ramp, you'll remember, man, we nearly died, So nice.
That's insane. That is mental.
Yes, the power.
I love that so much.